we are in upstate New York, better known as the Adirondack region. There's amazing roads up here to travel if you're on two wheels. Getting lost will never disappoint you because the road to get back to where you headed is just as beautiful as the road you are already on. Staying away from the summer season when there's the peak of tourism is highly recommended, as the roads can get really busy as you start heading towards Lake Placid or Lake George. The temperature in the fall was perfect. Crisp morning turned into a warm, sunny, bright day. Foliage was trying to turn, so we had a little bit of green and a little bit of early foliage, which made for a nice full canopy heading between all the roads. We rode heading towards Lake Placid, where we stopped for an early dinner. A lot of people don't realize that the Amish community is also pretty well settled in this area, as you'll see later on in the footage, as we had the pleasure of passing by a couple of horse and buggies. Another thing that the Adirondack region is known for are their vineyards. Not my cup of tea. Most of the wines that are produced up here are very sweet dessert type wines. I prefer a red and bold myself. Pass me that Cabernet. Now let's get back to seeing some more beautiful upstate New York country road. friends and I rented a house up in Jay, New York, which was just north of Lake Placid. The whole area is, as mentioned, great for riding, but also in that area you can catch a ferry and head across Lake Champlain into Burlington, Vermont for lunch. You can head down to Fort Ticonderoga. You have Saratoga Springs, Glens Falls. The other thing, if you want to continue heading west, another almost 5 hours, you can be in the Finger Lakes region of New York, just below Lake Ontario, which is another spectacular ride. If you have the time to pack it in on a weekend, I certainly recommend doing that as well. Well, there you go, horse and buggy from the Amish community. I saw, I think, a total of 3 the time that I was up for this ride over a course of 2 days. Pretty cool when you see them. I often wonder what they think of us with all of our technology and the motorcycles riding by them, and we look at them and look at that simple life that they have, and I think maybe they yearn a little bit for what we have, and we also yearn a little bit for what they have. I suppose it's all about balance. as I close out this video, I'll say once you're in the Lake Placid area, be sure to stop in at Olympic Village. You can see some of the events that took place. The buildings are still there from the 1980 Olympics. We came in third in the medal count, with the Soviet Union coming in number one. The biggest thing that sticks out for me, being a hockey person, is that the United States men's hockey, composed mostly of collegiate players, won gold medal. The United States team 4-3 win over the professional Soviet team prompted the miracle on ice term that is now popular in American culture, and a great movie, by the way. Well, we've reached our destination. It's time to pull over, head in, grab some dinner, and head back to our house in Jay, New York. I hope you enjoyed viewing this ride around the Adirondack region. Hopefully you get out here if you've never been, and if you've been, hopefully you get back again because you know you want to. Take care. Happy two-wheeling.